Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday the 20th. We have a jam-packed newscast, so let's get down to business.
That's right. Let's look at today's 9 at 9.
The House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol voted unanimously to hold Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress for defying a congressional subpoena. That's after he defied a subpoena for documents and testimony. Former President Donald Trump filed a lawsuit to try to prevent Congress from obtaining White House documents.
An investigation is underway after a private plane burst into flames at an airport near Houston. Federal investigators are working to determine why the plane never got off the ground. All 21 people on board survived.
Lawyer for victims' family says a $25 million settlement has been reached in a lawsuit over the shooting at Florida's Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. The 2018 mass shooting left 17 dead, 17 others hurt. The suit accuses the Broward County School Board of negligence. The settlement is expected to conclude within 2 weeks.
Facebook has settled a discrimination lawsuit with the Department of Justice. The company will have to shell out more than $14 million as a result. The case alleged that U.S. workers were denied employment because Facebook reserved jobs for temporary visa holders.
Health officials say they could recommend Pfizer and Moderna boosters for people as young as 40 years old. If recommended, it would still need FDA authorization and CDC approval. Right now in the U.S., only people who are 65 and older can get boosters if they got the Pfizer vaccine and have certain health conditions.
President Joe Biden is telling House Democrats they need to strip or reduce several key items in the social safety net bill. The revised plan would no longer include 2 years of tuition-free community college. It would also provide less money for home care and fewer weeks of paid leave.
Apple is giving the world a look at its second batch of new products. They unveiled Apple's AirPods 3 and 2 high-end MacBook Pro laptops powered by its next-generation silicon chip. The AirPod 3s have spatial audio, better sound quality, and are water-resistant.
Fisher Price is bringing back the Chatter telephone with a modern twist. Now it's equipped with Bluetooth and the rotary dial works, so it can be used as a real phone. Price is $60.
Amateur astronomers will have a lot to see in the night sky this week. NASA says the next full moon, called the Hunter's Moon, will be visible tonight. The moon will appear full for about 3 days, and that's today's 9 at 9.
We're ready for the moon and the Halloween weather, but not happening yet.
Let's see how things are looking out there right now. Justin Horn joins us live here in the studio.
Yeah, hopefully we can clear out some of these clouds. We can get some good shots of the moon tonight. If you take some shots of the full moon, send them into our KSAT Connect. We'll show them tomorrow. We love to see those pictures. Right now, temperatures are sitting at 70 degrees. Dew point is at 66. That's an important number, obviously, as the moisture is really starting to increase and we've got calm winds. That allowed for a little bit of fog to develop earlier. 85, the expected high today. We'll go with partly cloudy skies and southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. So a warm, somewhat humid day out there. Temperatures at this hour, 65 in Seguin, 68 in New Braunfels, 67 in Divine, 71 right now in Hondo. There are some morning clouds. They'll take a little bit to break up, but we'll see some sun this afternoon. Updated pollen count. Molds, ragweed, grass, all there, but they're all in the low category. No real big issues. And here are the headlines. We're going to see humidity into next week, so it's not going away anytime soon, at least not until probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. As far as the weekend goes, if you have plans, warm, humid, there could be a couple stray showers to contend with. And then next week, there are some questions of how the forecast is going to eventually evolve and what may happen. There are some questions about rainfall, too, and whether or not we could see some heavy rainfall or maybe none at all. That forecast is coming up here in just a few minutes. Guys.
Thank you very much, Justin. Right now, we are looking really good out there on the roads. The only incident that was working last check was at I-10 westbound. Let's see here. Nope, that doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, 35 at Top One looks really good. We'll keep an eye on traffic for you in this hour.
And top stories this morning, we have just learned that CPS Energy has dismissed at least 3 lawsuits against natural gas suppliers accused of price gouging during February's storm.
That's according to court records recently obtained by the KSAT 12 defender. CPS Energy officials have refused to say if the dismissals came after the companies being sued agreed to negotiated settlements. According to records, a majority of the lawsuits are still pending. CPS Energy officials also report they have already paid $450 million of the more than $1 billion power and natural gas bill from February's winter blast. You can read more about this story right now on KSAT.com.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office needs your help finding a suspect in a stabbing. This video was taken yesterday in Hidden Terrace over in West Bexar County outside of 1604. Deputies say a man told them he was on his morning walk when he was attacked by a man wearing a black and white t-shirt with a bandana covering his face. The victim was taken to the hospital with stab wounds, but is expected to be okay. You're asked to call Crime Stoppers if you have any information. That number is on your screen, 210-224-STOP.
A portion of Bandera Road was shut down late last night after a man was hit by a car.
It happened around 10 p.m. near Broadview Drive, just south of Callahan Road. Police say a man was on Bandera Road when a driver hit him with a car. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he later died.
Driver did stay on scene and tried to help. Police say the driver is not expected to face charges. Texas Republicans largely got what they wanted during this third special session of the Texas legislature.
While the GOP passed nearly everything it wanted, two high-profile proposals failed. And joining us live right now, journalist Ferris Sabawi to talk about the last Texas legislature. Good morning, Ferris.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good. It was largely a successful session for Republicans, but what did not make it over the finish line?
Yeah, there were a few things, Mark, that just happened to not make it over. The first thing was that President Trump had put a lot of pressure on Governor Abbott and the Texas legislature to pass an election audit bill. Now, Trump had won Texas, and, it was very clear there was no dispute over that. But regardless of that, Trump had wanted a bill that would allow any candidate to, request an audit from the Secretary of State. It was going to really upend a lot of the election processes and the administrative process behind everything. It would have made it hard for a lot of our local election officials to do their jobs because candidates would be able to request documentation all the time. So that was something that never made it onto the agenda of the special session and didn't end up passing. Another thing, Governor Abbott had asked lawmakers to increase the penalties for illegal voting. Now, if you can remember, the Texas legislature passed that big elections bill earlier this year. And part of the compromise that they worked out with Democrats was to decrease the penalty on anybody who maybe voted illegally but didn't know they were illegally voting. And Abbott had asked the legislature to possibly increase those penalties. The legislature did not take that up. And lastly, Abbott had asked the legislature to really put his executive order into state law and ban COVID-19 vaccine mandates from all businesses, private and public.
And speaking of that, Ferris, why didn't lawmakers take up Abbott's proposal to ban vaccine mandates?
Yeah, I think one thing, Stephanie, was that Abbott added this to the agenda, with really about a week left in the special session. And you have to remember that, they were going through this really tough redistricting battle. And so that was really taking all of their attention. So they didn't really have too much time to consider that vaccine mandate bill. I think the other thing was, too, is that a lot of business groups, a lot of prominent business groups around the state really heavily opposed this bill. And they told lawmakers, look, if you were to pass this into law, you're putting a lot of our bigger businesses in an impossible position, having to choose between whether to follow the state law or to follow federal mandates put out. And, generally speaking, federal law takes precedence over state law. So it was just a tough proposal. And I think lawmakers didn't really have the time to get into it. And with the opposition from the business groups, it just made it easier to kind of kick this one, kick this can down the road and just not really get into the debate of it.
Ferris, is there another special session scheduled at this point?
Well, Mark, I'm sure the lawmakers sure hope not at this point. They've been here for 3 special sessions now on top of the regular session, which was such a busy time for them. It's really up to the governor's discretion. He can call a 4th special session if he feels like those things really need to be addressed. But the tone we got from the state lawmakers as they gavelled out of this third special session, it seemed like they weren't expecting to come back to relitigate any of these issues. Speaker Dave Phelan had kind of bid farewell to a lot of the state lawmakers who may be retiring or not seeking re-election. So that kind of gives us a sign that, that there shouldn't be a fourth special session coming. But again, it's up to the governor. So we'll just have to see what he decides to do.
All right, Ferris Valley, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks, y'all.
9:08, about 70 degrees, still ahead on GMSA at 9.
We're going to be checking in with Max.
Good morning, guys.
Massey.
We're on the court. Good morning, guys. We were on the court, and now we're in the fan shop. Lots of new merch to tell you about and give you an inside look at all the awesome stuff going on. We'll see you after the break. Again?
Let's do it!
That is two. Was that on? Let's go! We needed that.
Okay, that was Steven Chavez and Max Massey out there. And tonight is the big night. Spurs tip off the regular season hosting the Orlando Magic at 7:30 tonight.
Max joins us from the fan shop. Max, what are you looking at out there?
Guys, we're looking at a lot out there. Obviously very excited to be here. We got ties, we got the foam fingers. Go Spurs go. We have so much. And obviously tonight, tip off, big regular season, so much cool merch. We got a lot to talk about. And guys, it's the 75th anniversary of the NBA season. So right off the bat, what are you guys seeing in terms of sales? I know there's only been a few preseason games, but what jerseys are kind of jumping off the shelves?
Well, definitely Johnson coming off of the Olympics, Primo. Everyone's really excited for the season, and we're happy to have the fans back.
I've really tried to get a Josh Primo live interview this morning, but it's fine. 5 a.m. was a little too early. Anyway, what are we looking at here? I know you were talking about customizing jerseys.
Yes, so this year, of course, as you mentioned, it's the 75th anniversary. So we have the diamond edition of the Icon jersey with the 75th embellishment there, as well as on the back. Ooh. And of course, you can get this customized with your name or your favorite player's name, like Johnson or Primo.
There we go. All right, what else are we looking at?
We also have some other 75th items. We have this tip-off hat, the official tip-off hat of 2022-21 season. We also have the draft hat here as well, with the 75th embellishment, and a double-sided coin. So you have the Spurs logo on this side and the 75th logo on the back. Just a lot of exciting stuff. We have the hardwood classic hats here with the Fiesta, those vibrant Fiesta colors. We have the secondary logo, again playing with those vibrant colors that the fans just love.
Very cool. All right. So I want to take you guys all the way over here. We still got a little bit more time to talk, which is great because who doesn't like to talk Spurs on game day, regular season? I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is probably my favorite jersey. I mean,
I said 2022.
Yeah, we know. Lonnie Walker, kind of my guy. But also, City Edition jersey, it's just sweet colors. And then if you come over here, a little bit of history for you guys. Coming down. Obviously, DeJounte Murray, we know and love. Tim Duncan, know and love. George Gervin jersey, this is what I'm rocking with. Number 44, coming in, gotta love it. And, of course, you have the customizations over there. You can get the 75th anniversary, the diamond embellishment on it. Plus, there's so much other cool stuff here. We got Go Spurs Go. We got the ties. I'm going to try to rock this next time I ankle. We'll see if we can get away with it. I know. Come on, guys. But got a lot more to talk about. Coming up at 9:30. See, I don't know. Coming up at 9:30, we're going to talk about the new app, new part of the Spurs app. Helps you kind of anticipate what's going to happen in the game and gives you an opportunity to win courtside seats. Who doesn't love courtside seats, Mark and Stephanie?
That would be awesome. I'm going tonight, not courtside seats, but just happy to be there.
She'll be there.
I see you.
Go Spurs, go. All right, Max, check your text. I just sent you a text. I want you to buy me that tie.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Seriously?
Yeah, you should wear it tomorrow.
All right, Justin is here with a look at the forecast.
I've been following Max's tweets this morning. If you follow him on Twitter, it's good stuff. He's been tweeting all of his shots and basketball skills from there at the AT&T. So very cool. Thank you, Max, and thank you, guys. Let's take a look outside and show you what's going on right now. We've got some clouds moving through. 70 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, calm winds, and dew point is at 66. That humidity has been increasing, just seems like each hour, and it is getting pretty sticky out there. The visibility As a result, is down where we're seeing some fog. Randolph over to New Braunfels, down about a quarter of a mile there as you head up I-35. Also seeing some fog around Gonzales and Kennedy. This should lift pretty quickly, but give it another hour or so before it's completely gone. Temperature-wise, 60s and even some 70s. It is 70 here in San Antonio, so a far cry from what we were dealing with earlier this week where we were down in the 40s. 66 in Rock Springs, 73 right now in Del Rio. And satellite picture shows we've got some high clouds streaming across. It's kind of hard to see the low clouds, but they are there too. So we've got a couple layers of clouds over top of us right now. And notice a little blip on the radar right there. That is a shower that moved just north of Junction. That is moving northeast. Not expecting really any rain today, but that one shower did pop up. Little instability out there. And as we look at the big picture, some showers and storms out in the Gulf of Mexico, but really pretty quiet here across the Lone Star State. Nice and chilly up in Amarillo. It's 47 degrees there. They don't have the humidity yet. It's working its way north, but it has now moved into the Texas Panhandle. But everybody else dealing with 60s and 70s. And there's a look at the dew points. It shows you where the moisture line is. It's worked its way all the way up to Wichita Falls, now towards Midland, but Amarillo and Lubbock still very dry. Looking at the forecast for us today, we'll be up around 85 degrees, partly cloudy skies, some off and on cloud cover, southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tonight, it does not cool down much. We'll just drop into the 70s and eventually some 60s by tomorrow morning. If you're planning out your weekend, it looks pretty good. We'll be in the upper 80s. It'll be warm and humid. There could be a shower or two both Saturday and Sunday, but not a big problem. Keep all your outdoor plans. Let's talk tropics real quick. We mentioned this yesterday. There is a system out in the Pacific that bears some watching. Likely will develop into something, a tropical storm here, 80% chance. Now, why do we show you this? If you remember last week, we had that tropical connection that brought us some heavy rain here in South Texas. Could we do it again? That tropical moisture is poised to move up the coast of Mexico here by Sunday. And then one model, and this is just one model, brings some of that tropical moisture in here by Tuesday of next week, interacting with a storm system that would be coming in from the west. If that were to happen, we could get some more decent rain, but there's a lot of questions here. Which way does it go? Some of the models take that tropical moisture out. The Pacific does not bring it in here. Timing's another question, and strength of that next storm. How strong will it be? Strong enough to pull up some of that moisture. All questions we'll have to answer here over the next couple of days, and we'll bring you the latest once those models kind of figure it out. But next week could be a little more active. 86 Thursday, 87 Friday, upper 80s this weekend as we showed you, and then we've added some rain chances there. Tuesday, 20% chance, depending on what goes on with that next storm system and what goes on there in the Pacific, guys.
All right, we'll be watching closely. Thank you, Justin.
You got it.
Right now, 9:18, about 71 degrees.
And still ahead on GMSA at 9, a volcano on Japan's main southern island has erupted with volcanic ash going more than 2 miles up in the sky. David Sears will join us in the studio to tell us more in our morning headlines. And welcome back. In your morning headlines, another volcano is erupting and deadly floods in India.
Plus, a thief with an unusual method of stealing motorcycles. And David's talking a very expensive microscope. Good morning, David.
Yes, and it's a very famous person's microscope that's very expensive.
That's why it is. Okay, got it.
Why it is. We'll have that for you in just a second. But first, you're going to look at another volcano eruption. There it is. This is Mount Aso, located on Japan's island of Kyushu. The explosion happened just before noon Japanese time. The eruption so powerful, ash went up over 2 miles. Folks from Japan's meteorological agency said there were no immediate reports of any injuries or major damage, but they did want people to stay at least a mile away from that eruption. A natural deadly disaster taking place in India. Massive flooding. At least 34 people have been killed because of the flooding. The heavy rain caused a landslide, and that landslide washed out the tracks of a main railway line. This all happening in the northern part of India. The southern part of that country is also seeing death and destruction from weather events as well. Can you give a thief credit for creativity? That's a guy on a front loader smashing the window of a motorcycle shop and then driving off with 2 brand new motorcycles. This is happening in Australia. Police catch him. Looks like he is trying to unload the bikes in the back of a dump truck, but instead he just takes off driving the tractor, drop the bikes. The chase is on. The guy driving the tractor, going through a residential neighborhood, even got 2 wheels up. That's pretty good control right there. He broke through a gate at a rail yard, kept going down the tracks. Suspect eventually left the tractor and took off on foot with the help of a canine. Police finally caught him. Yeah, the guy was trying to hide out in a creek. Where is he? You'll see him in just a second. There he is. No, it ain't gonna work, dude. The bike business pretty much torn up, but thankfully nobody was hurt. All right, here's your pop quiz of the day, kids. The father of evolution is...
Charles Darwin.
Oh,
You read it off the prompter.
No, I didn't. I was looking at you thinking.
Oh, you're talking to
promise
us.
I wasn't looking at the prompter.
I thought you were talking to Justin.
You're looking at the Darwin family microscope. Not sure if it still works, but it's worth a lot of money. Christie's Auction House is overseeing the sale of the family heirloom. It has been passed down over several generations, covering 200 years. Darwin first passed it down to his son in 1864. The estimated worth, $483,000. It's going to be auctioned off December 15th. So it's actually worth what anybody will pay for it.
I swear on my son, I was not looking. It was a wild guess, but...
Well, don't swear on your son. He had nothing to do with this.
That's true.
Well, you weren't.
That's true.
You weren't looking directly at us. You were,
Because as far as we know, Justin has nothing to do with evolution. Silence. Okay.
Silence.
Except for crickets.
There's a cricket over there.
His name is not Justin Darwin Horn, is it?
Not,
I can confirm
to my
that.
knowledge.
Wow, this
All
is
right,
the
hey, we're going to see you
evolution.
guys in a minute. We're going outside.
Okay.
The experiment coming up with Katie Blake Science
Oh,
Lab.
yeah. Yep.
Ooh, get ready for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
We're ready.
Hold on to your pumpkins.
Oh, okay, we will.
There's more ahead on GMSA at 9.
We learn more about the Day of the Dead ofrendas and how you can get all your family members involved.
And Max is back. Tell us more about today's Spurs season opener. That's next.
Yay! And a quick check of the roads with TransGuide. There's a look there at I-35 and Topper Wine. Things are moving smoothly there. We'll be right back.
We have an incredible resource here in San Antonio that you may know little about, but it has played a huge role in getting us to where we are in this pandemic today. The numbers are low. The signs are encouraging that we may be headed closer and closer to the end. A big reason for that, of course, the development of the vaccines offering all of us protection. Texas Biomedical Research Institute here in San Antonio played a critical role in helping develop those vaccines, testing COVID-19, testing the vaccines to see how exactly that solution would provide us that protection. This episode of KSAT Explains is all about those biomedical breakthroughs that happened at the Research Institute, what role this resource of ours in San Antonio has played in this pandemic, and what they have discovered, how that could actually impact us when it comes to future infectious diseases and future outbreaks. All the scientists we talked to for this episode of KSAT Explains, they all seem to agree that this is not the last pandemic that we will see. And the research, the strides that have been made in science during this pandemic could be crucial to helping us find solutions to whatever we may fight in the future. So check out this episode of KSAT Explains, Biomedical Breakthroughs. You can watch it right now on ksat.com/explains or the KSAT TV app. We're walking you through the science that played out right here in our own backyard, the discoveries that were made, how animals played a part in that research, and what exactly happens at the Texas Biomedical Research Institute. Check out that episode now on demand anytime at your convenience. KSAT.com or the KSAT TV app.
And taking a look outside with live cam, we're at 71 degrees. That humidity really, came through, I guess.
It did. It came through in a big way. And I know everyone at home is hoping for like a cool Halloween, a cool, crisp Halloween. Still too far out to say just yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a front next week and that'll help out. But in the meantime, it is going to be pretty sticky out there. Let's take a look at the numbers. We're at 70 at the airport, 69 Bulverde, 68 Bandera. So a warmer morning, and you can see where some of those clouds are, some of those low morning clouds stretching across Bexar County out to the west and up there across the hill country. Some places like Pleasanton, though, already seeing the sun. And there's a little bit of sun trying to peek out here in San Antonio. Again, 70 degrees. Dew point is at 66. And with calm winds, that was a pretty good setup this morning for some fog. Still dealing with some fog around Randolph and up towards New Braunfels, where visibility is down to about a quarter of a mile. I'd say we should see some improvement here fairly soon. Kennedy also seeing that visibility close to 0. Forecast for today, up to 85 for a high, partly cloudy skies, southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. We're looking ahead to next week and looking at some potential rain chances. That's coming up in just a couple minutes, guys.
Thank you very much, Justin. Right now, looking at Transguide Highway 90 at I-35. Traffic is light, including there at the exit ramp. We have some breaking news we want to tell you about.
Yes, real quick. Parkland shooter Nicholas Cruz pleads guilty to the February 2018 massacre at the South Florida high school that left 17 people dead. And this just coming in from CNN.
Well, my understanding is he is still eligible for the death penalty. Look for more on that story coming up on KSAT 12 News at noon.
And switching gears, we're going to go ahead and check back with Max.
He is live at the AT&T Center where game 1 of the regular season is tonight. Max, you've been there all morning long. What's the vibe been in the building going into the season opener tonight?
It is excitement, guys. You talked about it. Game 1, 82 games. Remember last season was 72 games. Spurs won 33 games last year. We got the new youth movement. A lot of youth, a lot of energy, a lot of depth. A lot of defense. We'll see. But speaking of the players, we have jerseys. We got jerseys. We got ties. Don't you worry, Mark Austin. I got your tie.
All right.
We're looking stylish on GMSA. I got you. Well, yeah, take a look. Not the only tie option, too. We got some pretty pink hats. Gotta love the Fiesta colors. I'm not gonna lie to you. But here's really what I want to highlight right now. I downloaded the Spurs app this morning on GMSA, and part of that is because they have a new partnership with Bet365. Let's see if I can find it. So it's super easy. You go to the Spurs app.
Okay.
You click here, call your shot, and then you answer a series of questions. So I wanted to be interactive with you guys. We're going to do this together, and if you do it right, you get a high score. We all three, well, maybe not all three of us,
We've got our phones, Max. We're doing it with you here.
Courtside seats. All right. Okay.
Oh,
so
I see it.
points,
It's right
guys.
there, right there on the screen. It says "Call your shot"
Call
right
your
in the
shot.
middle of the app screen.
Oh, yeah.
So it says enter
Call
game.
your shot. It's easy.
Okay.
Enter game.
Make your
Let's
picks.
see. Total points. Over under 215.5. So it's total. So that's Spurs and Magic. What are we thinking, guys? Over?
Over.
I'm going over.
Oh, yeah. Go over. Justin, what do you think? Over.
Okay.
Yeah, over.
Okay.
You got a number in mind?
Let's see. Can we do this?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Risk it. I'm going to risk it. You got to risk it to get the biscuit, guys. Let's see. Saving that
Okay.
Hey,
pick.
what does that mean?
Boom. Total. Go big or go home, Mark. That's what we're learning this morning.
All right.
This is Max's school gambling, I guess.
Okay.
40. I'm going over on 107 too for the total. We're thinking high score game.
Okay.
High energy, high octane offense. I'm all about the high scores.
Wow.
If I could work this to save, that'd be cool too. No multiplier. We're gonna go. I'm still learning here. Oh, I gotta click that. See, this is easy. I'm even figuring this out on the
done.
fly.
Okay.
Yeah. And the next
Okay.
one, first half total points.
And done.
You did that. What about
Oh, yeah, I went over.
scored
I
in
went hard
third
over.
quarter? What about third quarter?
Third quarter. Oh, I'm telling you guys, I'm so high on this team. I'm going over. All the points, overs.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, this is the tough one, though, because we talked about it this morning.
Oh, yeah.
3-pointers. This was an issue last year. So, do you think, because you actually, and look at this, they're giving you cheats on here. They told you Spurs averaged 9.9 threes a game last year.
Okay.
So that can help you in your decision making. So, oh, this is tough. This one's
that's
tough.
what he's trying to
I'm going to
figure
go 12 to 13.
Really?
Slight optimism.
I mean, really?
Yeah. I see you, Mark. I see. Look, if I can hit a 3, I think these guys can hit 3s. Let's see. Full
it's a lot
game
harder than it looks.
assists.
Yeah. Let's see.
Lots of choices
So last
there.
season they averaged 24.4 assists. All right, we're going 26. I'm being told we're running out of time. I'm trying to win people free courtside seats, and it's going to be tied. It's not going to be tied. Spurs are going to win by 50.
Okay.
Boom. Let's lock it in.
So how'd you do?
All right, so I'm all locked in, guys.
Okay.
As you can see, it's super easy. It's on the Spurs app. It's free.
Yes.
So many awards. First award, though, courtside seats, guys. So, Mark, Stephanie, if you guys win the courtside seats, I'm going to say finder's fee. You have to bring me to the game.
We can
okay.
work something out. Yeah, it's on the pre-Spurs app. It's called
Okay.
Call Your Shot,
Deal.
presented by Bet365.
Yeah, it's right there on the home screen.
All right.
Thanks for pointing it out.
Yes,
Exactly.
thank you. Max, our bookie, live at the
Got you,
AT&T
guys.
Center.
Thanks. Thanks, Max.
All right, 9:36, about 71 degrees.
You're watching GMSA at 9. Coming up next, Katie Blake is in this morning to teach us about another spooky experiment.
KSAT 12 presents another Day of the Dead story. Building the Ofrenda. Brought to you by Toyota.
Building an ofrenda is an important Day of the Dead tradition. These altars have many pieces and parts, and they each have a specific purpose. Bring more life and love to your ofrenda. Involve more family and friends. Ask the children to create art or papel picados. The adults can prepare the offerings like the departed's favorite dishes. Then come together to build and share stories. Remember, this isn't a time for tears, it's a time for celebration. So make a playlist of your lost loved one's favorites and fill the room with music. The night of October 31st is the perfect family night. Spirits are just beginning their journey back to us. Speaking of journey, let's add Don't Stop Believing. She really loved that one.
Welcome back. Katie Blake has an experiment for us this morning. Katie and her assistant, David Sears, live to show us how to do pumpkin bottle rockets.
Oh, yeah. Yes. They're going to put a bottle rocket in a carved pumpkin, right? And watch it blow off to the top.
Yes. So, haven't actually tested this one out. Usually my rule of thumb is that I'll try it out at home the day before we have an experiment, but I didn't do that this time because it's pretty involved. And so we're gonna have to see how the physics plays out here. This is an activity that will teach the kiddos about the reaction between an acid and a base, and then we'll also have some pressure and some physics involved when we have our bottle rocket in the pumpkin. So here's what you'll need. And usually I can read the list, so I'm gonna have to rely on my memory here. You'll need a pumpkin or two. You're going to need some plastic soda bottles. So I got the smaller bottles, but how many ounces is this? 12 ounces, so that it can fit in the pumpkin. Now, if you have a bigger pumpkin, you can maybe get a 20-ounce bottle, but you'll need some empty plastic soda bottles. You'll need some pencils. You will need some corks. I've got some wine corks here, and that's how we're gonna plug up our bottle rocket.
No wonder we're feeling good. Hey!
You'll need some tape, and you'll need some pumpkin carving utensils. You'll also need baking soda and white vinegar, also plenty of paper towels because this could get messy. So
you need some gloves and a coat and glasses too, because this could get crazy.
100%.
So you went through all the physics and all that stuff. In other words, we're just going to blow the lid off this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The simple way of putting it.
So what we're going to do here, so I've got our bottle rocket assembled. So we've got the empty bottle. I've taped some pencils to it, and this is how it basically will be able to stand up. And we're gonna pour the vinegar in here, and then we're gonna add our baking soda. That's the reaction between our acid, the vinegar, and baking soda, the base. And that's what's gonna build up a lot of pressure in our bottle. And we're gonna cork it up here, and the pressure will be enough to launch the bottle up and shoot the cork out. And we are hopeful that after putting this in our pumpkin, it will blow the top off the pumpkin. So
I'm nervous.
We've cut the top off of our pumpkin here. Make sure you make the carved hole large enough that you can fit your bottle in there. And you don't have to, David was really very meticulous about his carving. And you don't have to clean all of the pumpkin guts out, but you may need to make a little bit of room so that your bottle.
That's because you just don't like the pumpkin guts.
Yeah, I don't like it. But
that's why you didn't clean them.
This occurred to me. So if you were with us a couple weeks ago for Katie's Science Lab, we made pumpkin slime. And the main ingredient in the slime is the pumpkin guts. So you can kind of do a twofer here. You can do your pumpkin bottle rockets, and you can also do our pumpkin slime
and
experiment.
that's on our KSAT.com
KSAT.com,
website.
Katie's Science
Go look
Lab.
That one up.
That'd be a great one to do. So
This
you
is
can kind of do
gross.
both at the same time. All right, so are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's fire this baby
Goggles,
up.
ladies and gentlemen. Goggles.
Oh, yeah, goggles.
Goggles.
I know.
Not on your top of your head, on your eyes.
Keeping my hair out of my face.
You know, if something happens, then the assistant gets blamed.
Humid. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, so first thing, you got to put your vinegar in your bottle rocket.
Okay, that's vinegar right here. It's in a little packet you got wrapped. Oh, that wasn't enough. Hold on, I want this one.
So that's our baking soda.
Okay.
I wrapped it up in a a paper towel
All right.
and taped it
How much vinegar?
a lot.
Ooh, a lot, like full?
So
How much time I got?
hold on. You got to do the vinegar
Oh,
first.
I did it
and then
backwards.
you baking it in. So do
So
a
that
lot
means
of
it'll blow
try
down,
to
it
fill
won't
it up
blow up.
most of the way with
Okay.
the vinegar, because the more vinegar
Okay.
we have, that'll
Okay.
help us out with our reaction. So okay.
That's good?
And then you kind of you want to be quick here because you don't know exactly how long it's going to take before the explosion could start. So we're going to drop our
I got the cork.
baking soda packet.
We don't want to put the cork in there real far, though, right? Because we want it to blow off.
Right. You
Okay,
just want
go.
it to be able to turn
Go.
it over and put it in the.
And
Oh my
right
goodness.
there. Okay. It's about
Careful,
to go.
careful, careful, careful.
And we may need to wait a few minutes.
Oh, I see some bubbling going on in there.
I
Watch
do
it. Watch
too.
it. Back up. Back up. It could be big.
That may. This was really when I got in this morning. I was carrying the pumpkins, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna blow up a pumpkin."
Yeah.
You know, try to keep the noise down. I'm like, we're not putting dynamite in the pumpkin. I don't have access to TNT, so it's not quite that crazy.
Oh, be
So
careful.
That may have been
get too close.
too much vinegar, and this is where you may have to do some trial and error and let
Okay.
the kiddos try different things and see what happens. Okay, so we have one more. Let me do.
Katie,
going
while you're
on
doing
in there?
that, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay, so ideally, is this going to be kind of like a Diet Coke Mentos kind of thing? Like-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, similar kind of reaction where
Okay.
the pressure buildup would be enough to shoot the.
So I put too much vinegar in mine, you think?
It's possible.
Okay. Or get the bigger packet of stuff so we can get. Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
See if that goes. All right. You need here. You got a cork? Okay. Stuff a cork in it.
Let's see.
She's going to make you go outside the gate, David.
Yes, in a minute.
Is it gonna work?
Oh, I see some bubbling. I see a little bubble. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Back up. Oh, man.
I knew this morning. I was like, I don't know
I don't
if it's
see
gonna
much.
be enough. Well, this should at least work. This is real life, kids.
The
This is
cork's
science.
leaking.
Sometimes it doesn't always work. I know.
Why is the
heck?
cork leaking?
I don't know. This was so successful the last time we did it. It just goes to show you, man. Well, anyway.
What? Don't stick your face in there.
No.
I'm
Anyway.
still holding out hope.
We only
Come on.
have 5 minutes here or so, but try this at home when you have some more time, trial and error, and see what happens. But
Whoa.
David.
so not quite the reaction we were hoping for.
As he shoves
but
his head down in the pumpkin.
Yeah, no, you got to be careful.
The
you never
cork's
know.
down there. Well, I love the cork.
cork fell-
It kind of went.
So the cork came out.
Well,
Yeah.
Katie,
Cork.
if it gets going, we know you'll post that somewhere everybody can see it.
definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, theoretically, this was a success.
Thank you.
But that's science.
All right.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. And definitely look up the pumpkin guts slime.
The slime.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
9:48, Justin's back.
Yeah, we could just get like a sledgehammer out there and just.
No,
Okay.
that defeats the.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Good stuff, though. Let's take a look at our KSAT Connect picture. This is of the full moon, almost full moon. It's full moon tonight, and I'm assuming we're going to get some more pictures on our KSAT Connect coming in. But this is a great one from Irma. Always beautiful. Yes, it is. That is a great shot. So nice to see. And we're going to get some of these clouds out of here, I'm hoping tonight, so we'll get a glimpse of the full moon if you want to snap some photos. Here's a live cam outside. We do have cloud cover at the moment. 70 degrees at the airport, 72 Stinson. Kelly's not reporting, but 70 at Randolph and a light wind. If we're seeing anything, it's out of the east-southeast. Cloud cover has been there, especially if you're on the northwest side of Bexar County. If you're southeast, sun's starting to show up a little bit. 70 in Randolph, that's where we've been seeing some fog. Stinson's at 72. Pleasanton, you've been seeing some sun, although clouds are trying to develop there. 73 degrees. A little thicker cloud coverage, get up towards Kerrville, 69. 68 right now in Rock Springs. And we've mentioned the visibility down around New Braunfels, eastern parts of Bexar County, then just get down towards Kennedy and Gonzales. That's sort of the zone there where the fog has been hanging around, but we've seen these numbers start to drift up a little bit, and it looks like we'll see a little bit less in the way of fog here for the next couple of hours. Here's the picture across Texas, and you can see where that low cloudiness has started to show up here. parts of our area, and then up towards Concho Valley this morning. A little bit of rain there too, a couple of showers we've noticed, but nothing of great significance. As we look at the big picture, some showers and snow up across the Dakotas, cold enough there for some pretty good looking snow. And then you've got rain up and down the west coast as a storm system approaches there. Temperature wise, 30 in Denver, 33 Casper, 24 Cut Bank. So it is colder up here across the west. There's a frontal boundary here. That front does try to push a little bit further south, but it does not make it into our area. So we do not get a cool down or any benefits from that front. The storm system that's helping to produce that moves east. We get pretty much a zonal pattern over the weekend, meaning everything's just moving west-east, and that doesn't bring us much in the way of rain or any sort of changes. What does change is next week. We get a big trough out west, digs, and that's going to start to give us some lift, I think, Tuesday into Wednesday. And if you're watching at 9 o'clock, we mentioned that there could be another tropical connection here. This may try to draw in some Pacific moisture. Remains to be seen. We got to get a little bit better ideas. The models kind of produce more solutions here going forward. We'll let you know, but I do think the rain chances do increase a little bit next week. 85 degrees today, partly cloudy skies, southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the extended forecast will go 86 tomorrow, 87 on Friday. Partly cloudy this weekend. Should be nice. There's an outside chance of a shower, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. And we mentioned some rain chances coming up a little bit as we get into next week, guys.
Hopefully we'll get some rain, but we'll see, I guess.
Yep.
Thanks, Justin.
9:51, about 71 degrees.
And right now on KSAT.com, we have several stories that have a lot of people buzzing. You can check them all out on our homepage, plus details about how you can take part in today's domestic violence phone bank. It's all on KSAT.com.
All right, well, now let's look at the forecast. So we've got a few clouds hanging on here, and we'll continue to see a few clouds through the morning, maybe a little bit of fog. 85 this afternoon, and they'll look for some warm temperatures, warm and humid conditions into next week.
An Israeli scuba diver has salvaged an ancient sword off the country's Mediterranean coast that experts say dates back to the Crusades.
Yeah, this was, the man was on a weekend dive in northern Israel when he spotted a trove of ancient artifacts that included anchors, pottery, and a meter-long, or it says yard-long, sword.
Experts say the area provides shelter for ancient ships and is home to many treasures, some dating back 4,000 years, but such discoveries can be elusive because of constantly shifting sands.
So fearing his discovery might be buried, the diver took the sword ashore and delivered it to government experts. That's what they're saying. And the weapon is estimated to be 900 years old.
Wow. And their antiquities authorities there in Israel said it's exciting to encounter such a amazing treasure. It makes you think of knights, armors, and sword. The sword is to be cleaned and further analyzed, while the diver, identified as Shlomi Katzen, was given a certificate of appreciation for good citizenship.
Yeah, definitely. But that's very cool.
Right out of Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. Bye, guys.